think a lot of people romanticize the idea of commitment. And maybe because it is so closely tied to the success of relationships, which I wouldn't argue, but when I think of commitment, the first thing that comes to mind is time and the patience of. You see, time has an opportunity cost. We only get so much of it. And when we invest time into one thing, we must sacrifice how it is spent on another. To me, that is the power of commitment. You can commit to multiple objectives at a time. However, each additional commitment allows less time for others. It shows you what you really value in life and from the experience. And the thing about commitment, it's not just you. It is the people around you that have to fully commit as well.
Yellow roof. Yellow is the roof. It goes through tube on each other, right? Does anyone need coffee? Yeah.
And when you are all in together, it is truly powerful.
It doesn't feel terrible.
Okay, so it's 9:26. He should be passing through, finishing his first loop within the next 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm just prepping everything that he could potentially need. So for sure, I know he's gonna want English muffin with peanut butter and honey. That's his request for every single aid station that we see him. And then other than that, I'm just laying out options because who knows what he'll need. This early, he should be pretty fine, but we just have a lot of bars. Nut butter.
Oh, actually, can I get the nut butter? No,
It's not like that.
You hold this. It's in my bag. It's in my bag.
BioFreeze, caffeine, Tylenol, field bars, goos, everything that he could potentially need, along with extra socks, extra shoes, G1M, and electrolytes, so he should be good to go. Passing through here pretty soon.
There are a lot of things that can go wrong over the course of a 100-mile ultra. And you can plan for the best, but always prepare for the worst.
Yep. How you doing? You fixed up, brother.
Thanks, man. We need tape?
Tape.
Yeah. And Tylenol?
Yeah.
Sprained my ankle real bad.
You sprained your ankle?
Yeah.
I don't think we have tape, but I can go get some.
I was cruising for like the first 15 miles, and I hit this root and wrecked my ankle.
I'll have tape next time you get back here.
Okay. I was hitting like 820 miles, and then out of nowhere turned it. And I stopped for a little bit, but it just keeps giving out.
Which one is it?
This one. It was a bad turn. At first I didn't think I was going to put any pressure on it. All right.
How's it going?
Twisted my ankle.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So yeah. And if this isn't the most perfect metaphor for resistance experience in life, then I don't know what is. You log hundreds of miles and countless of hours preparing to run a strong race just to be challenged to do it on a busted foot. That is resistance. It attempts to slow you down, it tries to reroute you, and it wants you to stop. And unfortunately, a lot of people actually give in to the resistance we experience on a daily basis. It is a justification and excuse to give up on your prior commitments.
So Nick should be coming by any second, but at the 20-mile checkpoint where we're set up at our base camp, he informed us that he twisted his ankle pretty bad. So we got some tape, we got some gauze, we got some pre-wrapping, and we're going to get his ankle all taped up and send him on his way.
Right now we're at mile 26, and it's holding up pretty well, but I keep re-rolling it, so we're gonna tape it just to grab some support for the remaining 74 miles. It's just the deeper we go on, it's harder to put pressure on it. What's different about this course is it's not crazy technical. There's just roots everywhere. So you're seeing a lot of people fall on the roots. We'll be good. You see, resistance is a test that creates a barrier to achieve excellence. Do you personally know what's on the other side of what's pushing back so hard against you? Because I do. It's by no means blue skies and warm days, but it's an opportunity to gain powerful moments of self-reflection that builds resilience.
Just aim to finish with the one inside.
Hey, what's up, guys? Looks fucking awesome right now.
Wow, I did not think you were going to eat that.
Yeah. No, that'll be a little too much. That's good. That's good.
You good on top?
Someone stopped down there and said, "Hey, is your name Rick?" I said,
Rick?
"No, it's Nick." Yeah, the tape was clutch.
Good. Do you need biofreeze?
When you're out there, you can tell there's definitely some climbing. Yeah, it's not like mountains, but some little climbs. I'm gonna shit my pants probably. I shit my pants out there. I tried to fart. I shit my pants. Yep.
That'll help.
You should carry an extra shirt, extra t-shirt.
I thought about it. Definitely slowing down a little bit.
You are. Where are you holding base at?
Probably like 10:30. So if I can hold that for like one more loop.
Yeah, you're still cruising.
Yeah.
What is the hardest part to pack?
The parallels between life and an ultra trail race are actually pretty significant. You experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And when you're on the high, man, there is nothing like it. But the same thing goes for the lows. Now these highs, they open up your mind to the possibilities that can be achieved throughout the course of your life, regardless of the race. Nothing seems unbelievable, and this feeling is something you don't want to end, ever. So an ultra, a race, or even running, for me is like this self-intervention. And when I started the race, I was thinking about the end of the race. I was thinking about mile 80, 90, 99, 100. And it dawned on me, like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I thinking hours and hours and hours from now? Why aren't I focusing the mile I'm in? And then I started reflecting back on, well, maybe this is a problem I have in my life right now. Maybe I am always looking at the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I'm not able to actually enjoy and live and learn from the present. That's what I'm taking away from these first about 45 miles. Doesn't matter if it's a race, if it's a milestone in life, in business, with your friends, your family. Be present. Enjoy the process because you're going to learn from that process and that experience. And don't always keep looking for the next thing. Be hyper focused where you're at right now.
Good job.
So we just passed the 50-mile mark in 8 hours, 54 minutes, 49 seconds.
Water.
Water still?
Yeah, please.
Treat him.
You're sweaty.
No, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, anything hot? Any more of the sandwiches?
Yes. Or what? Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, any sandwich.
No, but I have the peanut butter and honey.
Honey on
One?
it?
Yeah. You want extra batteries too?
Nope.
You sure?
I changed them out.
If we got pizza,
that
would
cup
you want
right
that
there
the
with the
next
X?
10 miles?
Yeah,
I was just gonna
Pizza?
ask.
Okay.
Special request is pizza
We
good?
can get it the
No,
next.
like this.
What do you
pour
want?
this in it.
And I really just like want Whole Foods at this point. Yeah. Can I just get another one of the sandwiches?
Yeah.
At this point in Leadville, I got back from Hope Pass the last time I picked up Clink.
At this time,
Uh-huh.
at this point?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure you don't want to pay.
You want to hop in?
Hey.
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I'll definitely I won't be moving as fast. These last 2 laps. There are some I have some good stretches. Like this last one, the first I'd say 3 miles was slow, and then the middle half I was cooking, and then the last 5 I was slow again. Once it gets dark, I'm gonna fall a lot though.
You need someone out there.
They just guide you.
I'll be alright.
I can walk fast.
No, I'll be alright, Robin. Yeah, I'll be alright. What? Alright.
All right, you got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
What's that?
Get it.
10 miles. 44 to go.
As the sun sets and the visual representation of the course disappears, you are left to navigate the rest of the race through the lens of 6 feet in front of you. You're all alone. You see, the highs are great while they last, but over the course of 100 miles, don't expect them to last forever, or even for very long. They come in and out, and the experience is a roller coaster ride. But the thing is, these feelings, the lows, this is why I do it. You don't see many runners anymore. Your headlamp is your guide, and your ears pick up sounds like you turn the volume dial up 10 notches. It's time to work. You see the darkness? It provides the solitude I wanted to experience. I didn't sign up for an ultra for the first 50 miles. I signed up for the last 50. We don't always get as much solitude as we need, but what better place than running trails in the middle of the night as your mind starts to go a little bit crazy.
You feel like the solitude is amplified when it's dark like this?
Oh, absolutely. It's like
I love running in the dark. So like when the sun comes down, you don't see people aren't talking to you, you can finally get into that rhythm. And I was thinking this thing where I don't think anyone signs up for a 100-mile race for the first 50 miles. You sign up for a 100-mile race for the back 50 miles. Now, this is when it's fun. It's dark, you have one source of light, and you feel you're kind of by yourself in the woods.
I didn't get this feeling by meditating on the floor of my bedroom or walking through a local park. I need to be beat down, wrecked, and fighting against the resistance that my body is sending to my mind in order to stop. It wants me to truly stop.
Make sure I'm not losing my...
And you're balancing the drive to keep running and shuffling your feet forward, another mile, one at a time, and analyzing your thoughts later into the night. This is what digging your pain cave a little deeper feels like. This can't be read about or discussed. It must be felt. There is no substitute.
All right, we're gonna get... I've been striding up the uphills and striding everything, or running everything else. So just getting a nice little faster paced walk. And we have a little incline or loose gravel. And now we can move.
Everyone loves to talk about growth, but the thing is, there's very few who want to do what it takes to get there. And like I've said before, the similarities between an ultra trail race and life, they're amazing. But these concepts are applicable to anything you're doing that requires true grit. It's easy to say you want to run 100 miles, but do you want to do it to feel the finish line? Or mile 80 when you're broke off and questioning the entire thing?
This last 20 is always toughest. You start getting tired, your eyes start like closing. So I gotta keep moving. If I stop for 3-5 minutes, freezing. But once I start shuffling and moving, super comfortable, which is a good thing because it forces me to go faster to stay warmer and can control body temperature. So I got 10 more miles, 10 solid miles. Good. So we're at mile 90 right now, which means we have 10 miles left of Rocky Racoon. And the thought even going into this race before it started was there's so much power in a 100-mile foot race. And a lot of that comes at mile 80 and 90. And there's no way to get there without doing the 80 or 90 miles before that. That's the power of it. Like that feeling, that perspective, it can't be bought. It can't be transferred to someone else. You have to actually do the prereqs in order to get there. You know, apply it to business, X, Y, and Z, family, X, Y, and Z, or a race in life. You'll never be able to feel that feeling until you do what is required to get to that point.
Once you cross the finish line, it's all highs. The lows, they're over. And the only way to get back to digging out your pain cave a little bit deeper is by doing it all over again. Not necessarily another 100 miles, but something that challenges you, something you have to lean into. The mentality to keep consistently choosing hard things, that's what develops growth. That is the go one more mindset. Growth, it's a choice.